What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Cameron Devon Crew in the building this evening. I have a very special guest, a man that I've met here in my hometown when I've been going through certain challenges, working on my purpose, pursuing my direction. And this has been an individual that I've been able to speak about living your purpose as a man,
Exactly.
walking that life.
Mm-hmm.
Actually literally being like Jesus and walking to certain places.
Yes.
And there was a moment where you spoke to me about my trials, my tribulations, and you gave me an enlightened state of mind. And I realized, okay, not only am I talking to a man who seems like everything is together,
Right.
but he understands the higher level in life. So what I want to talk to you all about tonight is you as a man, you're at a certain place in your life. You might be at a crossroad. You might be at a challenge. You might be at a place where your woman is leaving you. Maybe you have no women. And you need to get your spirit right, your mind right, your emotions right, and most importantly, where you're going in life and how you're going to fulfill your purpose. And that's where I brought you on the podcast, man. I just wanted you to talk to them.
Got you.
You spoke to me and straight up and down. When we would speak, you'd always be like, hey, Cam, I feel that spirit, I feel that energy. And I'm on that path, I'm walking on that. You keep doing that, brother. And it touched me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad it did, bro.
Yes, indeed. So introduce yourself and we'll get into the episode. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. James from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Hi, ladies, gents. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this popping, man. I met this guy. I met my brotherhood right here a few weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? He really touched me. Some great things have happened in my life since then. Even before then. I want y'all guys to realize that the spiritual world is real. We're living in times that we, especially us as men, we really need to grasp hold of things that are known but are unknown at the same time, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, I guarantee you I'm going to make it make sense. And what can I say? Let's get it rolling. Let's get it popping. Let's get some good vibes, some positive vibes, some good spiritual vibes going on right now.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so I just want to ask you questions, honestly.
What?
All right, so you're from Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana, man.
Okay.
You know this big dog.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
sir.
Okay. What was it like growing up there?
It was hard, man. Childhood coming up. I grew up in the worst parts of it.
What do you mean by that?
Well, childhood growing up, I had a great father. I'm not gonna lie. Good parenthood. It was just, you know what I'm saying, the streets. The streets can really, really, in a big city like that, get to you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that parental guidance, you know what I'm saying, that right parental guidance, that father and mother that really, really is stern and hard on you,
Yeah,
it can really get you.
you're out there exploring. Mm-hmm.
So you
in the biggest way.
Yeah, in the biggest way. But you have a lot of these so-called associates, so-called friends out there that really and truly are never ever bad. And the only thing that you really have in this life, I'm just keeping it 100, bro. I not no religion or anything like that. My religion is Christ, is God. And you know what
No. Let me ask you this: how did you first find God?
How did I first find God?
In a real way, because like my grandma brought me in church.
Right.
I didn't believe in it though. You know what I mean? I mean, I did, but like,
right.
It took a certain thing to happen in my life for me to like humble myself.
Right.
How did you find God?
I find him through. I always had him. I grew up in the church. My father, later on in life, he became a pastor. You know what I'm saying? Ordained pastor. He didn't always live his life like that though. My father grew up in Chicago, military man, but raised in Chicago. He's Peoria, Chicago. So he came up in kind of a rough, gang type, childhood coming up. But when he did find and seek God, when he seeked and find God, his life changed, and for the best. I call him I would say at a good whim in his life. I didn't catch him in the limelight of what he had going on during that time of I'm just keeping hunting, pimping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
okay.
know, running women and stuff like that.
Real Chicago dude.
Yeah, what you gotta go do. So I call him in a stage in his life that I can learn from. You know what I'm saying? And on the forefront of that, learning.
No, let me ask you this. What do you mean learn from? How old were you?
I was probably between 8 and 9 at the time.
And that's very significant.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people wouldn't think such a young boy could learn
Mm-hmm.
grown man things.
Exactly.
So how you know, break it down for them, not me, but like break it down for them.
Just I would say it like this right here. Just observing. Not only that, growing up around the older heads. My father, like I said at the time, when he became an ordained pastor, he changed his life. I called him at a time that he was changing. I didn't catch him at the time. He was out there running, you know, the streets, you know, at time gang banging and stuff like that. I called him at a time where he actually changed his life, you know, for God. But then, you know, as we always do, that's the thing. That's the thing about life. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. It's a roller coaster. So you have your ups and you have your downs. You know what I'm saying? You're not always gonna stand still in that good place in life. You know, you're gonna have times and tribulations and trials that you're gonna go through. That the devil's gonna, excuse me, that the devil is gonna try you at certain times and extent. So we just have to be charismatic. We got to be strong and positive. We got to be that forefront. We got to be them soldiers.
You learned to be that way.
I learned to be that way.
Why?
Because I was all I had.
Why?
Because my father at the time, even though he was a good father, he was in and out. 10 kids, working 2, 3 jobs. I got 9 sisters, man. Working 2 and 3 jobs and just going out trying to make, you know, ends meet for the family. So as a young man coming up, as a boy to a young man coming up, I had to see a lot of things and I had to endure a lot of things that most young boys wouldn't go through. I had to learn a lot of my own.
Can you explain that?
Um,
When you say most young boys wouldn't go through that, and you got strength from that,
the peer pressures of gangs. You know,
talk about it.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Ninth Ward. So you're always pressing into that. Just trying to, you know, do the best in life that I can. Just simple things of going to school.
I feel like sometimes the average person listening, they can hear what you said, right?
Right.
But they've never been through that. They don't know what it's like. They don't know what you mean. And most importantly, I really don't care about the details as much as I care about the strength.
Right.
Because I understand that myself. And I want, you know, what I do in my podcast is try to give them the strength of self-perseverance,
right,
overcoming challenges, adversity. Yes, indeed. Self-esteem. So I'm really curious because we've heard a very ostentatious, you know, that's a lot.
All right.
But how did you come out so confident, so strong, so good looking? Like,
man,
you know what I mean? Like, give up a little game in terms of what it was like not now, but like in that time at that point to where you got to where you are, if that makes sense.
Humbleness. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not being over. I would call it over modest. You know what I'm saying? You can have that confidence, but you can be over modesty with it.
Yeah. To make yourself small.
To make yourself small.
Right.
You shouldn't do that.
Never do that.
You know what I'm saying? Always keep the mindset that, look, things are going to happen. This is
so question. All this is going on. I mean, basically you're in poverty. Parents, you know, whatever. That shit, everything around you is chaotic.
Right.
How did you feel like this? How did you do that?
God. And watch this. God had me in a state of mind of like, I got you. Even though you have absolutely everything bad against you. Mother working hard, you no father figure at the time in the house. You know what I'm saying? Pressures of being in the game, pressures of, you know, you know, guys or your so-called friends, you know what I'm saying, getting you into certain things that you know, in your religion and you know in your heart and your spirit that you shouldn't be doing. I got you. Just have faith of a mustard seed. I got you.
How'd you know that though?
It's kind of hard, man. It's not kind of hard to say. It's
You feel it.
I feel it. It's a feeling.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a how can I say it? It's like more like the third degree, like a third degree feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like you get up, you be like, okay, I know this. I know how I want to go about my day, but your day doesn't even know how your day is gonna go about. If it makes sense.
Can I ask you a bad question?
Talk to me.
What was your worst day ever when you prayed to God that things would be better?
Watch this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm keeping it 100, bro.
I want you to.
For the police to come to my school, you know what I'm saying, and arrest me for something that was associated, that they said I was associated with, but really wasn't. I was just with the wrong people at the wrong time. Feeling that embarrassment of, you know what I'm saying, being arrested for something that I know I didn't do, but yes, I was around. See, this is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about us as men, you know what I'm saying now. The people that we call, you know, our friends, our homies and shit like that, they're really not. That's the position I was in.
I want you to say that to the camera.
Trying to impress people, trying to impress your homies. Stuff like that right there, you know what I'm saying, is dead. You know, be the best person that you can be. Be the person that you know that you truly is. You know what I'm saying?
Talk that shit. Keep going.
Kill that shit, man. Like, you're gonna have a lot of adversity come in your life. But if you know how to keep God forefront, it's gonna come demolish. It's gonna destroy that adversity, that bad adversity every time. And when I say this right here, I mean young, middle age, old, whatever you're going through in your life. It may be peer pressure. You may be a middle-aged man. You may be going through bad marital problems. You know what I'm saying? Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Stay strong. And I ain't just talking about mentally, more than mentally, spiritually. And that's what really, really helped me out, bro. Like,
yeah,
knowing that.
Let's talk now. Let's talk. When I first met you, what'd I say? What was my problem with my marriage?
Oh, you was telling me, you know, about your life. You know what I'm saying? Things that, you know, Vegas, things that you had going on.
Yeah, you know, I had a beautiful wife.
Beautiful wife.
Beautiful son.
Yes, sir.
But I was still.
Yeah, you was living the old life.
Preoccupied.
Yeah. like most of
but be honest,
us men are.
Be honest. That's how we are. We are like that to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Before you find a certain No, I'm serious.
Right?
I realize now I should have calmed down. I didn't know that at that time. I felt like me being a big man, me being confident,
right?
Hey, doing all that fucking bitches, blah blah blah.
All that shit.
But you know, me and you talked about that,
right?
And you like that was that lust demon in you.
It was.
It was. And look.
And personally,
I ran through probably like 200 of them. I swear to God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You probably went through more than me.
hey, check it out. I can believe that.
And I want you to talk to them though, not to me, but I want you to understand, everybody listening. Everything I'll teach y'all is how to get a woman. Everything I'll teach y'all is how to be charming, how to be gentlemanly, how to bring somebody into your life, how to create a relationship. But what I don't want you to take away from me is when you get that good woman,
right,
who is devoted to you,
that's right,
who is spiritual, who God brought to you, I don't want you to fuck that up. And when I was speaking to you, honestly, bro, that was the first conversation where I really realized you don't know that. You actually don't know that. I never said that to you.
You never said it to me.
Yeah.
But you know
that was the first conversation where I realized. But you didn't say it to me. I spoke it to you.
You spoke it to me. What
I said I fucked up. Yeah. And I don't want y'all to fuck up. But go ahead, talk to me.
When you said what you said, watch this. No, you didn't say it to me. But I felt that. As a man, I felt it because why? I've been through that. I was married. I used to be married too.
Okay.
But see, my
I
thing,
believe that.
but see, my thing was I was sort of going through the same thing you was going through, and like you just said, oh, that love steaming. You know what I'm saying? I had the same thing going on, bro.
No, wait.
I love my wife.
I don't want to cut you off, but I want you to explain that to people. What does that mean?
That means
Wait. There was a week.
Mhm.
I don't want to put my business out. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
I fucked 10 women in a week one time that I didn't know. I swear to God, in Vegas.
Yeah.
But tell them about that lusting because it'll control you.
Very. It'll control you very. And the thing about that is that you can become a model. You can become famous. You can be doing a lot that makes you a lot of money. And that's the thing about money. You know what I'm saying? Money is the root of evil if you let it be. And my thing was at that time, you know what I'm saying? I was letting that be. Lots of money, you know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of things. I was single at the time.
It was superficial.
It was superficial. This is after my marriage. You know what I'm saying? But I was trying to reconjoin with my wife.
But
at
it was
the time.
pulling you away from
it. It was pulling me away. Yeah. And doing all these things that I'm saying, okay, I got the money, I can do it. You know, that's a lot of times where us men mess up. Because a lot of times we can have the finances. You may have the look, but also the finances to go with it. You be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Shit, fuck it. I'm just gonna go out here.
Let's speak on that though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go out here and do what I want to do.
Let's speak on that though. Yeah. You were a good looking man. You know what I'm saying? No homo sapien. You know what I'm saying? You're a good looking man. But a lot of men, they think that their looks actually hold them back. That's not true.
At all.
We know that's not true. Because we've seen that with other brothers, you know what I'm saying? So I'm curious, what actually makes you really attractive to women? And then I have some more questions, but what makes you attractive to women for real?
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it 100. A real woman, if she's a real woman, what's gonna attract you to her is your character. Mm-hmm. You can have the most, you can be balling, but it's gonna come a time when that money is just gonna be, watch this, money. A lot of men don't realize this. Your cars is just gonna be your cars. Your mansion is just gonna be your mansion.
Imagine a bitch with a lame nigga that can't really hit that, you know what I'm saying, the right way.
Yeah. And
don't know who she is.
Yeah.
That's gonna grow old.
It's gonna grow old, but
now, talk to them now.
But it's gonna grow old, but like my G right here said, if he's a guy of knowingness, then you can be a lame nigga, but if you're a guy of knowingness, knowing that what you need to do and get your shit together, if you can accomplish that, it's gonna make you the man that she actually wants. Because that dude with all that money and all this stuff, it looks good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that looks good.
So question. All right. As a man who's had many women, how many kids you got?
I got 7.
Okay.
I got 6 girls, 1 son.
Many women. Beautiful girls. Beautiful son.
Yes.
What do women want?
What do out of a man? What they really want out of us?
So when you meet a woman, how do you satisfy a woman?
Confidence. Watch this. Pure confidence.
Talk to them.
That's what women seeks. A woman, not a whore. It's a difference between a woman.
Now break that down.
Yeah.
What's the difference? I say this. You have wives, sluts, and hoes.
Wives, sluts, and hoes.
Break that down.
Wives, sluts, and hoes. And those are 3 absolutely the best characteristics you can ever come up with. A wife. If a woman knows in her heart that she's truly wifey material, you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna buy you that time. You can have absolutely nothing, bro. I done seen some of the bomb, and I'm not calling no man that, because a man is a man. You respect the man as a man, period. But I've seen some of the guys come out, I'm talking about the trenches, with nothing. But they get their lives together. You know what I'm saying? And if you seek a woman that's wifey material, she gonna buy you that time. You know what I'm saying? Or not so.
They live for fun.
They live for fun. She's fast in a hurry.
Yeah. I love that.
She fast. Hey, she fast.
Hey. Let's get the help. the club, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's say
I
the
got some
club,
X.
but you only got $5 in your name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you look, you know this. She don't know this, but you know this.
Right.
What they say, put on. You want to put that put on if you're that type of guy. Don't be that guy. You know what I'm saying? Be that real. I'm just keeping it G. Be that real nigga. Be that real guy. To say, look, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Sweetie, look, I like you. I want to keep, you know what I'm saying? I want to keep you. But look, this is my life. This is my real life. This is what I'm going through right now. Sometimes it takes breaking down. You know what I'm saying? Break down. Break down to build back up stronger.
What do you mean by that?
As men, get emotion. Show emotion.
All right, so let me ask you this question. A lot of men feel like showing emotion makes them weak. A lot of podcasts say that.
Showing
a lot of influencers say that. They discourage men from saying, oh, if you cry or oh, if you care about a woman, you're a simp. You a trick. But can you talk about that?
I'm going to keep it 100. Showing emotion to a woman that really feels you, showing emotion that you know is going to better your relationship with her, and she knows that's going to better her relationship with you and the family, you know what I'm saying, as a whole. Show that shit, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you something. You can sit here all day long and fool yourself with a female. You can sit here all day long and say, look, this is my life, knowing that you live in a bullshit life. It's not your life. Yeah. At the end of the day, the only person that you have to answer to is yourself. When you get home at night, when you get home in the day, whatever, wake up in the morning, you look in that mirror, that's your life. Whatever's going on during that time is your life. That person, that woman that you truly love, and she truly loves you and want to be with you, once she comes and knock on your door and you open your door or whatnot, that's what you're presenting. You're presenting the real you. So, you know what I'm saying? Why not open up? Open up to it, man. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. It's not, look, it's not wrong with showing man tears, bro.
Yeah.
Show that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it's gonna make, watch this. If y'all two are together and you're talking personally, if she's a real woman and you show the emotional side, she gonna feel that shit. She gonna like, okay, I can build on this.
Break it down.
I can, he's broke down to build back up stronger. I can build on this. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no fake cat that's trying to live.
Keep going.
You know what I'm saying? This wanna be, you know what I'm saying, gangster, you know what I'm saying, fuck rap, whatever type life to build yourself up.
Do you think they really want that?
They don't want that shit.
What they want?
They just want a real man.
What's that mean?
That man is somebody they can talk to. Somebody they can lay their head in at night.
Motherfuckers don't understand that.
They don't understand
that.
They
think
shit,
having
bro.
money matters more than having that emotional connection. Talk to them about that.
You spend money to make money. Once that money runs out, you can go bankrupt right now. You can invest your time with a woman for 10 years. If that woman give any 9 fucks about you, you know what you're gonna say? I don't care if my man is dead broke.
I'm under the bridge.
I'm under the bridge.
I'll sleep there with you.
I'll sleep there with you. Because you know what? Because you know why? You done invested that time with her.
She loves you.
She loved you. She done seen that side when you done had money. She done seen that time when you was up. Now she's seeing the side that you're down. And if she's real, she's gonna stay there when you're down just to build back up.
And if she don't?
She was never meant
for you.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't understand that.
They don't understand that shit, bro.
How do you see? But how do you tell the difference between a woman who is truly down? This is a big point now.
Mm-hmm.
How do you tell the difference between a woman who is truly down, that believes in you and loves in you, versus a woman who is riding the train?
You know what? She gonna stick around. If she don't stick around, if she only get on your gravy train when you got biscuits and watch this, white gravy and grits. I'm saying this out of humor, but when you only got shit going on,
He's Southern.
Yeah, that part. When you only got shit going on that she want to see and she want to be a part of, she gonna jump on your train. She gonna jump on your train every time.
Yeah. But
you know what she gonna do? When your cargo get low, she gonna jump the fuck off every time. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. I'm just keeping it 100. Me, myself, I got a lady, no names. I got a lady that now, that's with me 100%. And you know what I'm saying?
Talk to us.
I'm digging. I'm really feeling it, bro.
Talk to us.
Out of all these years that, you know what I'm saying, I've been seeking, I finally found, you know what I'm saying, like the one right now that I feel in my heart. Even if I lose it all today, bro, if I lose it all today, I feel like she, you know
You
what
got
I'm
a
saying?
partner.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? She
Are
gonna
you straight?
she gonna help me. She gonna help lock me back in.
Yeah.
And that's what you want, man. Because look, they fall too. Women fall too. They fall short. So you need to be a strong man to be there for her. See, a lot of men don't realize that.
Okay,
They fall.
You made a good point.
Mhm.
We big, strong men. You know what I mean? You
Mhm.
bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? But like, we are strong men mentally,
Mentally.
emotionally, spiritually.
Mhm.
And women want that. But at the same time, I think guys get too preoccupied in
We do.
feeling like you have to be the whole ship. But in reality, you need a woman on your side. Is that okay? Is that okay to say? A lot of men don't want to feel like they would ever be in a situation where they need to lean on their woman. And that's so unfortunate because I've been there,
Yeah.
and you need that sometimes. And that makes you motivated to bounce back and like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, does that make sense?
If a female know that, watch this. If she with you and she riding with you, and she know that for the 100 millionth time she always leaned on you, she ain't gonna have no problem with you leaning on her. Cause you know why? She know that every single time you had her coattail.
That's my man.
And look, you got her coattail now. Now she don't feel, because a lot of females will feel used when a man does that. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times those men can be kind of overwhelming.
If the woman is insecure,
if she's insecure, a lot of times a man can feel overwhelmed by life, and sometimes you just need your lady just to talk to. Not only that, you may lose a good job. You may something may happen in your life that not just financially, emotionally. It could be the crisis in the family, and you're on your side of the family that happened. You just need to be heard. And if you got that real woman, bro, that is willing, but she knows that you would give her that in return. A real woman don't have no problem doing that. It's them lackeys, I'm keeping 100. You know what I'm saying? Because you got you got a lot of no good men out here. You got a lot of no good women out here. There's a lot of them mud ducks. I'm keeping 100. And when I mean my mud ducks, them ducks.
Yeah.
Them ducks.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
You know what I'm saying? Look at your ass. You know, you crying and shit. You know you gonna get that side. You gonna get that side. Look at you. I thought you was strong. I thought you was emotional. You know what I'm saying? I thought you don't get emotional.
He ain't shit.
He ain't shit. Men get emotional too. That's why I'm trying to let you men, us men, understand.
And let them know, no matter how big and strong you are, you still feel that. Like, listen, they listen to Andrew Tate. You know who that is?
Yeah. Love Andrew Tate.
But you a big dude.
Mm-hmm.
You way bigger than me, bro.
Yeah.
I feel as big as you. But like at the same time, they hear somebody like that, him, Tristan Tate, other people, and they think, okay, don't fucking care what a woman says. No, we care what a woman says.
We absolutely care.
You always feel that shit.
Yeah.
And like some men, when they feel the emotion, they think, oh, I'm being soft now. Andrew Tate said, I can't have no emotions. That's not real.
See, that's not real.
You ain't no goddamn robot.
No. Period.
Yeah. That shit is not real.
And it's just going by, look, watch this. It's just going by your own way of thinking. If you think like that, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be like that. Me personally, I value, dog, how my lady thinks. I value what my lady says to me. You know what I'm saying? I value that. Why? Because sometimes it can be her crying out. See, as a man, as an intelligent man, yeah, you can be the strongest physical being in the world. But are you strong spiritually? Are you strong emotionally? Are you strong mentally towards your woman? Because she want to see that side too. Motherfucker, she know you know Hercules, King Tut. That doesn't that doesn't matter. What matters to her is in time. You know what I'm saying? Will you be there for the long haul? Could you suffice her emotional side? Could you suffice her when she's going through an emotional breakdown? Can you suffice when there's a crisis in either your family or her family that somebody that she just needs to lean on and talk to? That's the side, you know what I'm saying, that we need to hear. Sometimes she might want to come to you with something extremely important. But if you're that cocky, you know what I'm saying, dickhead man who doesn't want to hear shit to you, because she's like, okay, if I tell him this, you know, he's gonna just think I'm a simp. I'm not gonna tell him. It comes to a point that she can't even talk to you.
Right.
You don't never ever want that. You never want that. Like my lady can come to talk to me about anything. Babe, what? She can be like, hey, babe, what's up, babe? I look back at, what's up, babe? What you want? She can say something, kind of slide that she know I'm gonna catch. But you know what I'm saying? And if you and if you know your woman, this just comes through history with being with your woman. The little things that she say, you catch it. You can catch it. But something going on in your environment around you, she might say some shit for you to catch. But nigga, if you ain't listening, you always, got your head, you know what I'm saying? Your head in the steel, or you a dickhead, you just want to be all that, think you all that, whatever. She can't say nothing to appease you, meaning that she can't even say nothing to grab your attention. Like my lady right now can say something, and I know something going on. I'm serious, bro. Like I know something actually going on, but she can give me a hint. And our history, we've been around each other for 6-7 years, so our, our history is so good with our vibe. It clicks. That if she can say something right now, and I know exactly what she's talking about.
Right. Yeah,
I know exactly who she's talking about. That's what you want. That's what you want. Because you don't want to be left in the dark.
You know the whole environment.
I know the whole environment.
Based on her facial expression.
Based on her facial expression.
Spin it back this, okay.
Yeah.
Or either way. Pull, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what it is.
Like my lady right now, she can be like, hey, babe, I can spin around. She ain't got to say a word. I can look at her face, she be like, well, look, I know exactly what she's talking about because I know who's in the room. I know who's in the room. I know exactly what she's talking about.
These guys don't understand that, though.
You don't understand that, man.
You got to have that connection with
You got to have the connection.
You cannot be adversarial. Your woman is your woman, man.
Your woman's your woman.
Y'all are all, like, if you enter a relationship thinking about, like, divorce, you already in the wrong state of mind. Think about that now.
Bingo.
Think about how deep that is.
Mm-hmm.
You should enter a relationship thinking about your entire life.
Longevity.
Raising your kids, protecting each other's back. You know what I'm saying? Well, just what he said, if somebody's on his backside, his woman looks at him in the eyes, he knows what's popping.
I know what's popping.
So he's pulling, boo, done. That's it.
I already know what to do, to expect. And you want that with your spouse.
100%.
But not only
or even your homeboys or anything like that. Yeah. Anybody that close to you.
Anybody that close.
You need that level of energy.
But spitting game to the queens, to the females. Same thing with y'all. You want that with your man.
Yes,
if your man, if you don't have a connection with your man like that, I promise you, 1,000,000%. You know what I'm saying, on both sides. You might want to get that. You might want to get that because it's very important, especially if you love each other the way you say you do, and you stand together, you're living together in a unit. You want that shit, man. You don't want to lack. I'm telling you, man, you don't want to lack. I do not want to go home on a 24 hours. It's 24 hours in a day. If I'm working 8 hours a day at my job, okay, and I got other shit going on, I do not want to go home, bro, and just be lacking at home. Because
what you mean?
What I mean is, when I get home, I want to be king of my castle.
Yeah.
But not only that, I want to do it in a loving way. You feel me? I want to do it in a way that my queen respects it. And my queen understands what I'm doing, and she enjoys it. And she understands my motives. See, it's good for your woman to understand your motives. If your woman understands you, if you just going in with that rah-rah shit, and she don't understand your motives of why you with the rah-rah shit.
Like you running over her.
Bingo. You want to be in a situation that, you're running things, but you're running it. You being the right conductor and the right captain on your ship, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was married, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, still love the mother of my kids, 7 kids. Oh yeah, for the record, 7 kids by 1 woman. I just want y'all to know that right there.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
All this by
I didn't know
woman.
that. I didn't know that.
Man.
Yeah.
Ain't no hoe.
Man. No.
Look, no more. No more. Ain't no hoe no more.
Wait.
Ain't no more. I got 7 by 1, nigga.
I get it.
Yeah.
Hey, but, listen. See, anyway,
that's the whole basis of this.
What's the lesson, though? Go ahead.
The lesson is, man. The lesson is, hey, appreciation for your lady, and women also, appreciation for your man is just simply godly and very important.
Okay.
And for us to For us to understand y'all have to understand us. So let's understand each other. That's a whole lesson, man.
All right, all right, all right. I need you to give them the best piece of advice. Listen to me, listen to me. I always think about this. For real, for real.
Talk to me.
What you said was good.
Right.
So I'm not like, it has nothing to do with that. Every time I make content, every time I do a group coaching call, talk to my students, I always think like, I look at my life.
Right.
I've been through certain things. I know what I've been through. The good, the bad, tragic, the blissful. I always want to try to give them the best thing that I could in this moment that would, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
In a real substantial way. If this was your last words, what would you say? And then I have questions for you after that. But I really want you to like dig deep and down and like really give your best shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. If this was my last endeavor,
And you get like square in the camera.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
if this was my last endeavor to just say the women of humanity from a man or men, I would say just love. One word, love. Everything else is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Understand this. The moments of pleasure, small pleasure, is just for a season. You know what I'm saying? Pure, genuine love is for a lifetime. You may not be in the best position. You may not have the best job in the world. You may not even be at your best self-confidence right now. You may not even, love your husband or boyfriend or whomever that you're dating right now. You may like them, but you may not be in love. But
let's speak from the place of also coming from having that relationship to leaving.
Yeah. But put your best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna be in a relationship, and just say you done. Just have the decency to say, just have the decency to let that person know. Just, what I'm saying, just keep it 100. Just be like, hey, I'm just not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I'm to a point in my life where I need to spiritually, emotionally build myself. I can't help you if I can't help myself. It's just being 100. It's just been 100, man. I've been through it a million times, still going through it, sometime. But I can say this right here. I'm in a situation right now that I'm truly happy. But that's not to say that's gonna stick.
But because you gotta explain where you came from too, like having kids to get into this place, what that looked like.
Yeah, but like I said, with my family, my whole kids situation, I've dealt, and still
you gotta be fully honest from the front to the back.
I'm
otherwise they won't know.
Yeah, I'm going through a lot right now with my children, and the things that I've been through, with their mother, the whole breakdown of, why shoulda, woulda, coulda have worked. They see the happiness still, but they don't fully grasp the qualms of, what I'm saying, why is daddy, why is father not remarried? Why is he, still not home with mom? But only I can answer that. Only she can answer that. But know this right here, life is not perfect. Us as men, man, we so much, if you're a good man and if you're trying to do the right things in life, continue that. Don't be a simp and let I'm keeping 100, other niggas get into your head. People get into your head and be like, hey, she's no good for you. You're no good for her. What type deal? Know the man that you are. Know the man that you can be. You understand what I'm saying? Know that, that if you are a man and you're a just man of being a father and you are that father type, man, be that, bro. Every man, I'm just humans are saying, every man can't be a gangster. Every man can't be a G. Every man can't be an OG. Just be the best you that you can be.
Make your last motivational statement. If you had to give a 30-second motivational, what would it be?
My 30-second motivational would be God first. Hey, put your all in you. Invest time into you first before you try to invest time into somebody else. Meaning that get the inner you right. Get all of you right. Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Go through the steps that's gonna make you the best mentor out here that you can be. You can't advise nobody, you know, manhood or womanhood, if you don't have yourself in check. You can't advise nobody. Why? Because you're an emotional wreck. You can't be an emotional wreck trying to advise somebody. Get you right first. Third, you know what I'm saying? We talking about confidence. Be self-confident as a brother. I'm talking to my brothers right now. Be self-confident, man. You may see a chick that you never, ever, ever thought you would walk up and talk to. You know what I'm saying? You only live once. If you're single, you know you got some things going on that's good. If you feel that, you as a man positive can bring something to the table, I'm not just talking about financially. I'm talking about bringing all to the table. It's not just money. You know what I'm saying? Money comes and goes. We as just human beings, we all gonna make money. But if you as a self-confident man feel like, hey, she's single, I want to go at it, do that. Do that. You know? She may even turn you down. But hey, at least you tried. You know. Fourth, man, just, you know, get your shit together. Get your shit together first. You feel me? Like, even me, I would never ever try to shoot at a female, shoot my shot, if I know I got things going on that's gonna, disturb that or disrupt that. You know, be the best. Just be the best king you can be. Fifth, be yourself. If she can't accept you for you, then you know what I'm saying. Hey, move on. Life is too short. It's too short to sit there and wallow. It's like a dog in its vomit. Don't ever do that. Don't sit there and just boo-hoo over spilled milk, man. You know, life is what it is. And a lot of times we got to take it for what it is. You know, but
What does that mean? Life is what it is.
life is what it is, meaning that, okay, right now, I can say, look, I got this going on. Okay. She likes me, I like her. But over here, she loves me. I don't too much love her. I like her. I want to be with her. I would like to be with her. Go with what you know. Go with what you know. You know what I'm saying? It's true to you. If that woman perceives and she accepts you for you, and you will accept her and perceive her for her, go for her. Why would I want to invest my time in a woman that I know doesn't truly want to be with me? I'm going to waste my time.
A lot of men don't understand that.
Stop doing that shit. Stop
Tell
doing
'em.
that shit. Stop running.
How do you recognize it?
How you recognize it? It's through her. You can sit there and give her your whole life story. If she's sitting there nodding, I'm usually talking. But if she's sitting there nodding and don't want to hear shit, doing like this, and you don't hear shit you got going on, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a time just to move on. It's time and place for everything. But if I know this woman over here will sit here and listen to what I got going on, my problems, I will listen to her problems. And you know what I'm saying? I will vibe every time. We just got automatic, natural chemistry every time we meet. That's what I'm gonna push for. Because why? First of all, I'm not gonna waste my time. Second of all, you know what I'm saying? I know her heart is genuinely, and I know, you know what I'm saying, everything is in the right place with her, towards me. You know what I'm saying? She's not in it to hurt me. Because you gotta be careful, man. You got a lot of women, and I love my queens, but you got a lot of women out here that are in it to hurt you. And you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, bros. You gotta be careful. Because you know where you really stand. You know where you really wanna be you know the type of man that you can be, you know? You know that you're young, but you're still building. You're still, you're still learning. You know what I'm saying? You're still out here experiencing. You're gonna get there one day, you know. Sometimes it just takes time. But you know the type of man that you can be. You know. Don't give it a female that just gonna see you as a simp, that's gonna call you a motherfucking simp. Cause shit like that, it really hurts deep. Men, we hurt too. Don't act like you don't, man. You know, it's okay. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to, go in that next room, bro. And break down. It's okay.
Make a quick pause. What is the difference between a simp and a pimp?
The difference between a simp and a pimp. a simp, a simp is a man who knows his abilities. Listen to me now. But lives the life of normality. And I'm gonna explain what I mean by that.
Break it down.
When I'm breaking it down, it's a man who just gives the fuck up. And that right there is what you don't want. Don't never, ever settle for less, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care where you at in this world. You can be a trash man. You can be doing a 9 to 5, something that you absolutely hate. Keep pushing to get where you want to be. If it's not where you want to be, you know what I'm saying? Then hey, move on to something greater. Just don't be. How can I say it? Just don't be consistent at being nothing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men, we accept that. That's what being a simp is. A simp is it's a man. It's somebody. It's not necessarily a man. It's somebody who just consistent at being. You know what I'm saying? Really used, abused. You know what I'm saying? You're going through these things that you don't have to go through, man. You letting people just run over you. That's a simp. Be confident in everything that you do. I don't care if little, big, or small. Be confident. You know, and a pimp, shit. Pimp just being, simping a pimp. Pimp just being a pimp. Sometimes, look, man, you can say that. It's easy to say that, but can you live that? I would never consider myself that. I'm keeping 100. I'm a family man. Do I love women? Yes, absolutely. But I also have sense enough and confidence enough to know that I have a woman at home that, you know what I'm saying, when I come home to, that's going to goddessly, genuinely love me for me. You know what I'm saying? She's going to love my confidence for my confidence. She's going to love my, a positive aggressiveness towards being a good man and a good father. You know what I'm saying? She's going to stand on her 10 when I'm standing on my 10. We going to go at this shit together. I don't have to worry about coming home trying to impress a woman who doesn't give a damn about me. You know what I'm saying? That's being a simp too. Stop going home to these women, man. Stop doing this. Stop trying to impress a woman who don't give a shit about you, bro. Real talk. Running behind her, asking her, is this okay? That 23rd. In the back of her mind, if she's not that good queen, she gonna drag you. She's just gonna drag you. Don't be that, man. Don't be that doorstep. Stop being a rug. Stop being a rug. People can all over. Don't do that. But
Stays that way.
Just out of kindness, man. Just out of brotherhood kindness to my brothers, man. Keep God first, man, and you know what I'm saying? Hey, wake up every day with I can do with attitude. What I can do with attitude. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this done attitude. Don't wake up with that gang bang bullshit. That's dead, man. That's to the norm now. Wake up with, you know what I'm saying? If I want to be a father to my kids, I want to be the best fatherhood I can be. Wake up to, okay, if I go to this job, whatever job you're pursuing, I'm gonna work as hard as I can be to get where I need to be, you know, to get the woman that I truly want to be with. See, these are goals. You might want to get married one day. You know what I'm saying? You might been with a woman for a while. You might, okay. You might want to, hey, you're getting older. Hey, yeah, it's fun and exciting now, but you're gonna get older. You're gonna want to be with that woman that you genuinely want to be with. But the question is, for how long? You know what I'm saying? You got some women out here, they just tarry a man for so long. So know the king that you are. Know your worth as a king. And all that simp shit, kill that. Know that you are royalty. Know that you're royalty, man. That's all I'm saying on that behalf right there. That's all I'm saying. Know that you are royalty. And queens, know that, if a king pursues you, know the difference between a simp and a king. I want y'all to understand that.
How should the women know that?
The women should know that through a man's confidence, through a man's consistency.
Break that down.
If a man consistently comes to you, you know this man's heart is in the right place. He may not have the best job in the world. He might not be driving the finest car. He may not have the best house, but look, hey, he trying his damnness. You know what I'm saying? Just hear him out. Just hear him out. Not saying that you got to be with him. Not saying that, hey, every tree has his different color leaf. Every tree has its different season. You don't have to actually be with that man. But you can, it will pay, Williams to hear that man out. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? He may be your next hubby. He may be, he may become an awesome friend that, you never encountered. But to queens, man, know that, there are kings out here there are men out here that truly, needs that attention because they seek that attention. They work hard for their attention. They genuinely work hard for their attention. And it's not no bullshit. It's no bullshit attention. It's real attention. It's genuine attention towards what he's doing. But then you got your fakes out there. You got a lot of them too. But you queens, you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You have to be the ones that know the difference in what you're looking for. If you're not looking for that, then I'm not talking to you. You're the wrong ones. you know what you want. So it just goes both ways. Me in the same way. It just goes both ways.
Makes you the most happiest in life?
What makes me the most happiest in life? What makes me the most happiest in life? Knowing that I'm right now doing absolutely everything that's good that I want to do right now. And I'll explain that. I wasn't always like that. Not at this moment. I'm in a position right now that I can really get back to where I was. And I'm working hard towards that every day, man.
Yeah.
I fell off. Keep it 100, I fell off. And doing that, being around certain, so-called, friends, being around certain so-called associates and, claiming, not claiming something I was at the time, but claiming what other people, you know what I'm saying, perceive me to be. That makes sense.
Okay.
Sometimes you can be a part of something that you really don't want to be a part of. And not trying to impress nobody, but thinking that I was bigger than at the time, bigger than something I really wasn't. So keeping the basics basic. Like I tell a lot of guys, man, just keep you. If you keep you, and sometimes it comes with shutting the world off. Never shutting God off. Always keep God. Always keep God, man. But sometimes it takes shutting the world off to find you. He'll get back to you.
Mhm.
You'll find yourself. Stop trying to impress people when you know emotionally and deeply spiritually you're hurting. That makes sense. Sometimes you can be hurting, but through your hurt, you try to make everybody else happy,
It
but
makes sense.
but you're still hurting.
Right.
That doesn't work. It doesn't karma between the two. You have to actually be happy to make other people happy.
So tell everybody at home, how did you get so buff?
Man, shit.
Tell them.
I'm just getting back. Don't let him fool you. I'm just getting back. I'm not ashamed to say this. I was
How do you
going
look so good at 40?
6,
Tell
46,
them. Listen now. How you look so 40?
46,
Hang on,
47.
hang on,
I
hang
told
on.
him not.
He's actually 32, but
But
he said 46.
stop. Stop.
Tell him how you look so good at 46, man.
Hey, just health. You know what I'm saying? Health, man. I'm actually getting back to where I was. I was going through a stage in my life where I wasn't so proud of myself, and emotionally.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that? What I mean
Just
by
tell it
that?
to them, but yeah, what do you mean by
The
that?
dark side,
Wait,
drugs,
you gotta break that down, though.
going through relationships that were no good. Being around
What
women.
do you mean by that? Because like you've had so many women, you've had everything they want. You've had all the you know what I'm saying?
At the time.
The rainbow and the sunshine and the pussy and you know what I'm saying? You've had everything, right?
Well, see that's what the hominess.
Threesomes.
Yeah, all that shit.
You've
all
done
that
everything
bullshit.
out there.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about, man? Like it doesn't make sense.
God makes.
Hang on. It doesn't make sense. A good-looking brother like you.
Makes perfect sense.
You have money in the past.
Can I tell you what?
All the women you want.
Yes, sir.
But that's what they want. So it doesn't make sense. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense to them. So can you explain what you mean? Like so you're unhappy. You have everything that they want. Listen.
Mhm.
Listen.
I hear you.
No.
I got an answer for that.
I understand, but you don't understand. You're
Yes,
good
sir.
looking.
Okay.
You've had the women.
Mhm.
You've had the
Yes, sir.
pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Do you know what it feels like to be like a man who doesn't have any of that?
I do.
So I'm playing with you.
Can I explain?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
What he just said. Watch this. When you find your darkest moments, you think are your most wonderfulest moments. They're truly not. I was having awesome times. But through that, my spirit wasn't there. My physical was there, but my spirit wasn't there, bro. And in time, it dawned on my spirit. I started doing, and I'm not ashamed to say this. I started doing drugs, things that I knew I wouldn't normally do. Okay. At first, when I first started it was exciting. You know what I'm saying? What I want to do. In time, it became my demon.
What do you mean?
And when it becomes your demon,
Why was it exciting at first?
because that's what Satan wanted.
But you were with women.
Okay.
Break it down. I'm
Tell
asking
us.
you questions.
Yeah. I know.
I just want them to understand what it looks like.
Yeah. This is the thing. When you're doing that, when you're first starting off, it's gonna seem like you're on top of the world.
What do you mean?
The money, the women, the drugs, anything that you want, the cars, the fast life.
It's like the Wolf of Wall Street, right?
The Wolf of Wall Street. But when the wolf stopped wolfing,
right?
you know what I'm saying? When reality
It is real dark.
Exactly. When reality, yes, sir. When reality kicks back in, that's when you have to find your real self.
And I wonder if you wouldn't mind explaining, like, what was your darkest moment?
Man, my darkest,
like your actual darkest moment.
My actual darkest moment
when you're alone, it's nighttime, right?
That's
you're alone. It's nighttime.
Yeah.
I've been there. So
Yeah.
what was that like?
Walking. It wasn't here. I was back in Atlanta. I was leaving my house, walking the street knowing that, watch this, 2 a.m, I couldn't even make a phone call to talk to some of my so-called closest buddies, closest friends. See, this is what I'm saying. When people start seeing you differently, and you stop mingling in the things that they're mingling in, you want to actually make a change in your life. A lot of them, they pull away, they stray away. They start seeing you different. Why? Because you want to make a great change. You want to make a positive change. You want to stop all the bad bullshit and actually live a good, clean life and be in a relationship with a woman that I truly love. It becomes a hazard.
Because you've been in them streets.
Because that part.
And you're kind of done with it.
Yes.
But then it doesn't. You know what I mean?
And they saw me different.
Right.
You're changing now, bro. Okay, that's life. As you get older, you're supposed to change.
Last couple of questions.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Turn this way. Be brutally honest with me. Be brutally honest.
Listen, talk to me.
What's your greatest fear in life?
My greatest fear in life is dying. It's dying and not knowing that my soul is right. It's not knowing that my soul and not knowing that I'm not saved.
Talk to me.
If I die right now, knowing that I'm not in God.
Do you feel like you've done too much bad? Or you feel like you have not done enough good? Or you haven't turned your life over?
All three. But I know that I'm in the right direction. And if I stay in this direction, eventually it's going to happen.
But if you died right now?
If I die right now, I go to hell.
That's heavy.
I go to hell. Me personally, I go to hell. And I know this.
Why do you say that?
Because I'm getting there, but I haven't yet. I haven't yet.
You still have that demon.
Yes, I haven't yet.
No, be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, really, what is it? Just say what it is.
I still have that lust demon, bro.
Okay.
I still have it.
Hey.
Wait,
I'm not laughing.
Yeah.
I don't want to influence in that way. No, I'm the same way. I swear to God.
That's
I lost my wife.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, if last night there wasn't thoughts in my mind like when I get to Dallas, me going downtown and
see,
it's
I know.
Yeah. I want to be with my son more than anything.
See, that's me.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
But they don't understand that.
Yeah.
I love my son more than anything on earth. If anybody was to ever touch my son, revolver to your head. You know what I'm saying? I promise you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know you're the same way.
Same.
It might be a straight on the
Same.
I'm a little dude,
Yeah.
but I promise you I will dust you off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I gotta calm down.
See.
So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. See, and see, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, when you ask me the question,
Yeah.
what is
You
my
being honest.
biggest fear? My biggest fear is not. It isn't, watch this. And I tell cats, because I've been behind the walls. It isn't the fear of what I'm gonna do, it's the fear of going back. And I don't and see the fear of going back and reversing what I'm doing.
How long were you in for?
I did a bit.
Okay. I've never been in.
Yeah, I've been in.
That's my biggest fear.
See, and knowing that I've been in that, and knowing that I've partaken in that, it's going back. That's what I'm saying, my biggest issue. Because why? I'm pushing forward. I'm older now. I have that wisdom now to know how to push forward.
Wait. So how long have you been free?
Oh man, I've been free for years.
Yeah.
I'm
So
off the
tell
road.
them, look. Not about that part, but like, I'm very big on this, man. Like, I'm always trying to find a way. Okay. I have guys who pay me $2,000 for coaching.
Right.
$4,000 for coaching.
Bands.
Trying to get women, which me and you were trying to stop doing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
Listen,
Mr. Hicks, yeah.
could you tell them anything that would make them feel confident in themselves as men? Because, oh my God, they're not losers.
Yeah, exactly.
7-figure businesses, 6-figure businesses, men who make, just a good living as a man.
Yeah.
Blue collar, everything.
Blue collar.
Can you tell them something that could make them feel confident in themselves?
Man.
So that they stop being in a place where they feel like they're always trying to compensate for a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? But like that's real for most men.
Bro, watch this. I'm gonna say this.
But just talk to them. I'm gonna back up.
If you right now, if you are a man that you know you're making an unbelievable living, and you are a man that you know, you don't have to be the nicest looking guy in the world, but you know that look, you have the confidence to seek out the woman of your dreams. 3 words. Well, actually 2, just like Nike. 3. Just do it. Just do it. Stop prolonging. Stop procrastinating. She may turn you down. It doesn't matter. Go with the best self-confidence that you can, bro. You don't have to pull up in your Lamborghini, butterfly doors, and all that right there. Look, in your Ferrari, your 2024 Ferrari, look. Just be that guy to say, look, hey, I gave it my best shot. I did what I can do. I said, hey, I shot my shot the best way I can. And look, she accepted me. And if she does happen to accept you, hey, go all out. If you can, go all out. Take her to the nice dinners, man. Get it rolling. Show her that you are the man. Because look, you only live once in this life, man. You only live once. If she rejects you, that's fine. Hey, that's life. Move on. Trust me, trillions of trillions. You know what I'm saying? Of beautiful mermaids in the sea. You can always try again. But my thing is that try. Like Nike, just do it. Just do it. Stop letting the days pass you by. If you let days pass you by, you never will. You would die without even knowing. Knowing that, look, get out there, man. Push out there. Get from behind that office desk. It's good to be the white collar guy and look good and all that self-confidence. But get from behind that desk. You know what I'm saying? Get out here, man. It's called the world. Get out here, live life. You know what I'm saying? Push up to it. You know what I'm saying? In a positive, in a manly, creative, positive way. You know, come with your best, gear for gap. Come with your best talk game. Hey, if she accepts it, then hey, man, go all out. But you can only try. You can only try, man. You got to think about it. If you have a wife or if you have a girlfriend, think about how you got her. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? What you did, you tried. She didn't just walk up and fall in your arms because she didn't know your ass. You know what I'm saying? You had to say some words. You had to say something to entice her. You had to say something to, you know what I'm saying, get the motive out there, get the issue out there. Put yourself out there, man. Put yourself. Like I say, if you're a 9-to-5 guy, hey, it doesn't matter what type of man or what type of life you come from. You're a man. You're a man. So be self-confident. Just be confident in yourself. Forget what people say. Oh, man, she'll never accept you. You're never on her level, man. Whatever.
What's the worst thing that ever happened to you in your life?
The worst thing that ever happened to me, when my father came back into my life, and I was a grown man, he did the best that he could when we was kids, but when he came back into my life, knowing that I did a lot of shit on my own, and I got a lot of places on my own without him. I didn't have no regrets. I didn't, how can I say it? I didn't blame him. It's about a lot that, went on or didn't go on. I still saw him as my father, but it did hurt me. So.
How old were you?
I'm like 18, 19, 10. I graduated high school, played sports. You know what I'm saying? I got through the worst.
And he wasn't there before?
In and out.
How do you think that affected you?
That's what I'm saying. It affected me a whole lot. Because growing up, seeing the change that the bad side I didn't see him going through, and to the side that he did when he ran transformation as a pastor, and being this great man, I wasn't getting that. I had to fend for myself in the street, man, because he was,
What do you mean?
He was at the time, he was like separated from my mom.
In Chicago.
Yeah, he was like separated from my mom.
So you were literally in the street,
Yeah.
like fights.
Yeah.
How many
So-
fights?
Hundreds. But he
Break
was,
it down to people who don't understand.
you know what I'm saying?
Every week,
You know,
defending what? Yourself or somebody else?
just being, you know what I'm saying, at the time gang banging. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Don't have to, you know, I'm not repping. I don't have
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
don't
yeah.
sit out there or repping.
So it's just if you walk outside, it's gonna be
It's gonna be
yeah.
And I
So-
just at the time I didn't have that father figure that, you know, stand up as a kid. Me at the time, as a young teenager, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have that father figure that, you know, I can go and
That
talk
makes
to.
me want to ask you something really like fuck. This always makes me want to cry, bro.
No, you good.
Yeah.
You good.
I have 5 black belts. So different lifestyle from you.
Right.
I wasn't a gang member, you know what I'm saying? But I've had a lot of violence, you know. But at the same time, I never wanted my son to have that. Does that make sense?
It make perfect sense.
Because it's
I didn't want that for my kids.
being a fighter
Mhm.
looks cute, but it's not cute. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really I got scars on my body.
Look, it's
Yeah,
work.
look at my knuckles, bro.
Yeah, I can
That
see it.
knuckle's broken. That knuckle's broken. You can see scars on these. Am I bullshitting or not? Can you see them?
Where you are not bullshit.
I'm not playing with you.
Yeah.
The scars on the hands.
Oh, it's not. Yeah.
What was my point? Like, we're gonna cut this out. Hang on. What's the last thing you said?
Last thing I said, I was talking about, you know, my life, gang bang.
Yeah.
You talking about your MMA?
Yeah. No, I was talking about my son. I was trying
okay.
to bring it down to that.
Right.
Okay. All right, boom. Here we go. Just makes the cut easy. Yeah. So I don't want my son to grow up having to like throw hands to get his respect and to get his confidence. But at the same time, I want him to do that in the gym and control space, but not in the streets because shit can go left.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like very left.
Really?
A lot of our people like are my best homie is literally in jail in Dallas right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
And some people have like fucked up bones and everything like that.
Right.
So, you know, I do respect the art of a boy being tough, and I do want to bestow that on my son.
Mhm.
And I imagine you want that, you know, for your kids as well.
Right.
So I kind of wonder, like, how do you reconcile that life with bringing that into normal life? Does that make sense? Like with your own kids, or does that make sense or not really?
Makes perfect sense.
Okay.
To me, like my son, he stays in Columbus. My son, 28. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He grown as.
He's almost my fucking age.
He's doing. I mean, he's doing some great things. But even my son, growing my son up, I had my son into boxing, kickboxing. It was for the purpose of self-protection. That makes sense. You know
Like
what I'm saying?
discipline.
Yeah, discipline. It wasn't for my purpose of like the game, like
It wasn't like him
up.
like beating somebody up.
Exactly.
It was just
Going out, just being
going
a
through
bully,
the
being a
art
straight
form. Yeah.
the art form, just being a straight bully. It's the difference between
Big difference.
big difference between let it be a self-protection and family. You know what I'm saying? Criteria. Because as you get
I
older,
gotta say this as well though.
Mhm.
I have a lot of friends who can't fight at all. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
for real though.
Yeah,
For real,
I got a few of them.
like suburban. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. They can't fight, and that's also bad because
Right.
they end up being just as evil as the people who can fight.
Right.
That don't have that home raising. Does that make sense?
It
Like if
does.
you can't fight, now you have spite.
Now you got spite.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But like my thing is like I used to tell my son, I'm like, you know, this is what this is for. I used to explain to him what it's for. You know what I'm saying? This is like for when, you know, a group of, you know, boys come up to you, you ask them to leave you alone, they won't leave you alone. Hey, you know, you show the skill to whoop their ass. I'm just keeping 100 because you're protecting yourself. Or if you are older and you become a family man and you're protecting your home, You know what I'm saying? Which he does. This is what this is for. This ain't to go out and showboat. You know what I'm saying? This is you can actually kill somebody.
Yeah.
But you got some guys
Yeah,
out there,
right,
bro,
right.
with some lethal hands that will
Oh, for sure.
literally kill you with their hands.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? They don't even need no damn weapon. You sitting there with all that Rambo knife and you know, they don't need none of that. But it's
Yeah.
a very, and I taught my son that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
I believe